Hello everyone, welcome again to Facebook Live with TapeTech Facebook Live. My name is Mark Wilson. We're back again here this week. Hope everybody's having a great week so far on Wednesday here. We're back on this project that we worked on last week with the box. So we're going to be today showing the Mud Runner. So the Mud Runner is a great tool. It puts the material on both sides of the corner with a corner finisher. So we're going to be showing that today. We're just going to follow the guys, walk with them. It's the same crew that we worked with last week here in, I believe it's Buford, Georgia. It's northeast of Atlanta. Hey, Shanil, good morning. Good morning in South Korea. Good to have you. So we're going to walk around. I'm going to turn the camera around, just kind of walk back in the job site. And again, we're going to be doing let me flip the camera around on you here. So these corners, these angles, were done with a 2.5-inch corner finisher, okay? So we're going to show the 3.5. So these guys on their project, I got to say, they use the 10 and 12 on the boxing, but they use the 2.5 and the 3.5. We'll just walk in here as we're going. Clary, hola, Clary, good morning. Roberto, good morning, Roberto. So we're going to walk in here and just take a look. Again, for those of you guys that weren't here, it's going to show you some of the high ceilings. This job is a fairly large house. I'm going to walk in here in the mixing room, the area. So we're going to be using the Mud Runner. So if you guys look at the Mud Runner, the tool itself automatically dispenses the material onto the corner finisher, so you don't have to push it out like a corner applicator. It holds more material than the corner applicator, but more importantly, it puts more material onto the corner. Okay? Got a little action upstairs there. You look at the 3.5. Again, this is the one. This is their tool. They have two of these, so they have a spare one. So 3.5. The corner finisher, the TapeTech locking clip locks on so the tool won't come off. And basically, as we fill the material into the filler nozzle, it's like the corner applicator, it fills up this cylinder here, okay? And the material flow is controlled by a control arm here. So we just twist this handle when we want the material to come out, okay? It's very easy, you twist it. So if you're watching the guy, you'll see him twist it. If you want to just go back over a corner, you don't have to twist that handle if you just want to wipe out the corner so you're not applying extra joint compound. And of course, we got the bag. We got a nice bag that it's a padded bag. It protects the tool, so you can see inside here. This is a nice padded bag for this tool. It fits inside of that bag. So that's it. Mud Runner, great tool. We're going to walk upstairs so I can show you that. Rita, Placo, Francais. I'm sorry, I don't speak French. Rita, Clary, maybe you can help. But Mud Runner, 3.5-inch corner finisher. So I'm going to walk up. You can see these guys, they have their tools. They bring their tools in a bucket. They've got their boxes and their pump and their handles here. They may be doing some boxing today, but again, they mix in this room. And they're starting upstairs. This is a 3-story house. It's a basement, full basement, and mid-level, and then floor. I'm sorry, Rita. We can get you some answers on the TapeTech website. Good morning. Good morning, Sergio. You can see how he's filling the tool up. Just going to follow Sergio here. We got Sergio. Hey, Ray, Ronaldo. Good morning, my friend. Good. Just watch him walking. Yep, just walks along the corner. Now, if he's going to run back over it, he's not twisting the handle. He's just wiping that corner out. The nice thing about the TapeTech Mud Runner, you can do that. He's doing a vertical here. One pass. Unlike your corner applicator where you got to flip it, you know, the corner applicator, you got to run up the bottom and then pull the top down. We got this guy, he's detailing the corner. So he's just taking a knife and checking the edge. He's not wiping the corner. Really important. He's just going to clean out and star out or detail that corner. This guy's been finishing for 30 years. He knows how to do it. So he's just detailing the bottom. He's just checking. He's not wiping it out. Go back to the Mud Runner. Got a little bit of light there. So again, give you a quick look at the nice corner that it does. You can just see how smooth that is. That's both sides, guys, at the same time. Both sides. So he just walked over here. He's just checking. He's not wiping out the whole angle. He's just detailing where the tool intersects. There's a little bit at the bottom that we need to do as well. Looks like they're catching that. Ray's catching that as he goes. He's going around the bottoms and detailing that for these guys. Not wiping the corner. Hey, Ray. Hey. You can see the corner, how nice it looks. Yeah. Thanks, Jose. You can just see how nice that is, where it's cleaned out at the top. 3.5-inch corner finisher, this one. Good morning, buddy. How we doing, man? Awesome, awesome. Thank you. Good job. So I want to walk down here. He's got the pump. We're going to pay attention to how he, what size head did they glaze with and what size head are they using now? So John is asking what size are they using when they tape and what size are they using to finish. And they use a 2.5 to tape, John, and they're using a 3.5. And that varies. Some people use a 2 or 2.5 and then a 3. Some people use a 3 and then a 3.5. It's a choice. That whistle means he forgot one. I think there's an angle that he forgot, right, Sergio? Is that what it means? Yeah. Can you hear me, guys? Let me see if I got my sound on here. Yeah, I've got the sound on. Are we good on this, guys? Yeah? So, John, I was saying he's using they used a 2.5 and then a 3.5 for this. 2.5 for taping. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Yeah, 2.5 and then 3.5 is what they're using on this project. Some people use 3, 3.5, 2, 3, 2.5, 3. It's the combination that best works for you. Thanks, Israel. Clary, is the sound not good? I got it up as loud as I can go. My volume is high. Yep. You got that, John? Okay, got it, buddy. Thanks. I'm gonna watch as he's filling it up. So, with the mud runner, yeah, you had to fill it up. See how he pushes it in. So he's holding the tool to the pump because it's pressurizing the cylinder. And with the mud runner, as you fill the tool, it pressurizes a strut inside. Yeah, thanks, John. Glad to answer. So he's going to go back, just clean it out. Again, the nice thing about the mud runner, you can go back and wipe the internal angle without applying more compound. There's another tool out there that you have to push pressure on it to have material come out. If you go back to wipe it, you could add more material that you don't want. You just want to maybe wipe it out the second time. With the mud runner, you just actually don't twist the handle. And I want to say, guys, the twist it's not hard. You do have to twist it to turn it on, but it's not, it's pretty easy. Back over. Got a little scratch on there, so if he does, he can go back. You can see he can just wipe back over it real easily. Thanks, Willie. We appreciate it. Appreciate the comment. See this corner here, how nice it looks. Again, guys that are using, I know I'm in a bright room here, guys. We'll get into another room. See, you run straight up the corner. Yep. Yeah, thanks, John. It's truly very little pressure. I mean, I think the pressure you tighten your drill motor up to your mixer is more than you have to twist that. But that's how you turn it on. The benefit is you don't have to push the material out like you would do with the mud runner or the corner applicator. Sorry. Again, the corner applicator, when you're doing this, you'd have to pull it up and then pull the top down, where he's just doing it all in one pass. Very easy. Again, nice corners. You know. Now these guys went through and brushed off the angles before they taped, before they used the mud runner. So they actually brushed off in case there was any extra edges or nicks, any dry compound. Just gonna watch him wipe this out. Just clean it out. Good top angle. Yep. And that's really all he has to do. There might be a few spots in between, but watch him as he walks along the angle. He's just checking it. He's not wiping. He's looking. There's really nothing. He just looks for any little spots that maybe are on there, but for the most part, he's just detailing the corner. Oh, he's a good guy. Yeah, Tanya, you guys, dude, these guys are awesome. You guys do a great job. Nice work. We appreciate your business, TapeTech Tools, letting us be out here. He's just checking it. He's just checking the tops. He knows there's nothing in between there and over here. It's just a nice smooth angle. All he's got to do is detail the corner. Ray's checking where it intersects. He's checking the bottoms. So at the bottom, he'll go down here and just kind of clean that out a little bit. This gets pretty high base. It's like 6-inch base, but you can see what a nice job this does. Just nice finish. One more time, watch him. It's like, I don't want to jump in that closet with him in there. It's kind of a small area to be working. Yep, walking on stilts. We'll get it wide open area, you can see it. Hey Kevin, good morning. Hope everybody's doing well today. Having a great week. It's middle of the week. We are good to go for the 2 more days and it's a weekend. I want to watch Sergio here as he fills the tool. I want you to pay attention to how he pushes in on the mud runner when he fills it. Just see yep. So he just holds it up there, fills it up, fills up the cylinder. Again, you can see in here. It's kind of dark. I gotta get my light. I got a light that Makita guys gave me. I need to bring it in here to use it. Back across. See how he works around the room. He goes around, does all his tops, and he comes back and does his drops. Yep. Nice job. Tanya says hello. Great job. Just pushing it right up the corner. Yep. He wants to wipe it again just to clean it out. Nice and easy to do. Now some of these are really small around the door. You can't run a 3.5, so he's just running above that. Again, it's a small closet, so I don't want to go in there. But I'll pop my head in there in a second as soon as he comes out. I just don't want to get in his way. But you can see how nice those angles look. Ray's detailing the bottom. You see he's just checking, wiping out. There's not much at the bottom because Sergio's doing a great job running the tool where he turns it on where it's necessary and then lets it off just in time so he doesn't have to leave a lot of extra. Yeah, there's a little bit at the top. You can detail that to fill in the corner. Got around the tub here. He's just detailing that. It's just nice corners. So what I was saying is right here, alongside this door frame, we have a smaller side at the 3.5. So he wouldn't run this. This would be run by hand here. But he did run the top part. The top part was run above the door. So walk back in here. Clary is asking what is the right consistency of the joint compound for the mud runner? You know, Clary, I would say it depends on the material you're using, the brand, but I would say it's similar to the taper, for the automatic taper. And, you know, if you're using a product that, you know, an all-purpose type product, mix it similar to your taper. It should flow out, just shouldn't pour out. If it's coming out too slow, then you got it too thick. Hey, Marquez, good morning. Good question. Hey, Ray. Ronaldo? It's a question for Sergio while he's working. Marquez from Colombia wants to know, how long did it take him to learn the mud runner, or did he take any training classes?
Less than
But he can say what he did. He's asking him. Hey, Joseph. Good morning, Mario.
6 meses.
6 meses para correr.
Sí.
So,
I don't know, to learn the process, él dice que fácil, pero o sea, para la práctica y todo eso, all the practice and everything is like 6 months.
Okay.
With practice and everything, but he can learn on a couple of days.
A couple days, yeah. He got really fast with it. Yeah.
But the practice and everything, he says 6 months.
Yeah.
He had 1 year and a half.
He's been using the mud runner for a year and a half, Clary, but he picked it up really quickly. But to be the master, where he's at right now, maybe 3. Okay. To be really like just not even thinking about it, running the tool fast. Maybe in 3 months you got it. You just go. It's not a difficult tool to run. You twist it and you push and go.
Twisting and practice and stop and everything. It takes a while.
Yeah.
It takes a while when you need practice. And
right.
With the practice comes the speed.
Okay.
So you don't get no practice, you don't get no speed. You gotta get first the practice.
Okay.
And the speed is coming with it.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not easy. On 2 or 3 weeks, you're not going to learn.
Yeah. Yeah. But this guy picked it up really fast. Yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah. And
easy. On a couple hours of that day, you learn the process. But
right.
the speed now.
Yeah. Yeah, and these guys are going really fast. They've got it really going here. So you invest your time. Once you invest a little time into learning it, mixing your mud properly, it's basically just twisting the handle and going. I will say some people learn it faster than others. There are some people that I've had people learn in literally a couple weeks. They've mastered it. So it all depends on the person. You have different people. You're fast, yeah. Well, you'll probably pick it up, Clary, very quickly. It's not hard. You push the tool into the corner, you twist the handle when the flow comes out, and then you let go of the handle, twist when you stop at the top. So at the very top, he's just letting go of the twist right there. A little bit of pressure. Yeah, good advice from Kevin. Kevin says, get good fast and learn the tool, and then the speed will come. Everybody's different. I got to say this in drywall, as we all know, everybody has a different technique, a different style. Chenille's asking, Ruco is the name of the brand here. Yeah.
He starts from the bottom, all of them.
Yep.
All of them, he starts from the bottom, but it's how he learns.
Right.
So
you can go from the top down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
From the top down, you can do it easy too.
Yeah.
But he's doing.
He learned it.
Way. So
Yeah.
He learned on that way, and he's doing it on that way. So.
Clary says he's a tortuga. A tortuga. Yeah.
Tortuga is too slow.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But yeah, so
Tortuga is too slow.
Ray's saying that on these, Sergio learned at the verticals to start at the bottom and go up, and some people start at the top and go down. That's how he learned, and it works great for him. There might be some people, because of the weight of the tool, they put it at the top and go down. It helps like move down the corner easier. You see how nice he's moving along this corner. Again, you guys that are using the corner applicator, when he does these angles, the pressure you have to put on that thing. You got to push the material out. This tool pushes the material out for you. You just twist the handle, you mix your material right, and you move along the corner. That's as simple as that. Okay? Back out of the way. Again, you can just see how nice these. Sorry to be in the light here. I'm trying to get this one room here. I know it's bright. But again, if he's running the vertical joints, he starts at the bottom and he just goes up to the top. With a corner applicator, you'd have to do the bottom and then go from the top down. Nice, easy motion. Easy. And how much time and pressure that would mean when you're running a corner applicator. Plus, you have to fill it a lot more. The corner applicator, sometimes it works a great tool. It's a simple tool too, but you can see how nice these corners are looking. The corner applicator sometimes, you really got to reach up, and with everything being higher now, higher ceiling heights, I will say with the mud runner, there are other things you can do other than finish inside angles. Hey Yusuf, thank you, my friend Harrison. Check with the control room, Harrison. My job is out here training and education. I'm not. You can check the website if there's any hiring going on. Yeah, Chenille, it is an easy motion. Yeah, it's a very easy flow. Again, he's been doing this for a couple of years now with this particular tool. They believe they used the corner applicator before. They used the corner app. Ray, hey, Ronaldo, these guys, did they use the corner applicator before the mud runner?
¿Tú usaste la cotorra antes, güey? No.
No, so they were doing it by hand. Okay, yeah. So these guys went right to the mud runner. They did not even use the corner applicator. Yeah.
No, they don't know how to use that.
They just went to the mud runner straight. Yeah. I was going back to, and we're gonna do a special one on this when we have the right job. If I can show an outside corner, let me get where there's some more light. These outside paper-faced or plastic trims, there's mud heads that can go on there that you can apply the material with the mud runner. Really nice. Clary has a question. Can we come and do an internship in this company to improve the techniques? I would gladly come from France for a week to improve my technique. Well, hey, Clary, thanks for the question. I'm going to let the higher powers answer that question for you, how they can organize that. But we'd be welcoming you if you were able to come and if it's okay and everything. But we've had lots of international visitors. Chenille, our friends from South Korea. We've had people from all over the world come to our training center. We have a national training center in Atlanta. And the training center is big. It's very nicely set up. And we're able to do training in there. We've done lots of trainings in this center. It's not open right now with the current crisis, but sure we'll get back with you on that. Hope that answers. What's Carlos saying here? Okay, Carlos. Man, Carlos is he's I hear you, Carlos. So Carlos, hey Ronaldo. So Carlos, he wants to hear it from the guy about learning the mud runner. Has he got a second?
Sergio, que te hagas una pregunta, yo la traduzco por ti. No, él te la va a hacer en español. ¿Cómo dice?
So Carlos wants, I guess Carlos, I'm not sure what your question was, but just basically about the mud runner. He started using it. Was he hand finishing before? How did he start using the mud runner?
O quieres saber que después de cuando estabas haciendo la mano, ¿cómo fue que empezaste con la mud runner?
Pues para empezar con esta es un poco difícil. Pero una vez usándola, ya no te hayas volver a hacer blanco, hermano. Es más rápido esto.
He said he gave a roll a little bit when he started, but after he learned with the mud runner, he never come back to do the angle back end.
Okay.
Because it's a lot more easy with the mud runner. You can do both sides at the same time and never gotta go back to do the other side on your angle.
Okay.
So everything looks perfect after he does with the mud runner.
Okay, Carlos. I hope that answered your question. I don't know. I see you said, that's a no. Rephrase the question if you can. Send me the question, and if it needs to be in Espanol and Spanish.
Well, that's what he
Yeah.
said in the question.
Yeah, and these guys are working pretty fast.
Let me see the question.
No, he didn't. He just wanted to know, let the guy talk for himself, not me or you.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, I hope that answers the question. Oops. Let me roll up here. Joseph, 10 hours because you see how it works. Yeah. My questions quit rolling. I don't see any more questions. I know there's more questions being asked, but it seems like it's kind of stopped. Oh, sorry, Sergio. Yeah. Carlos, if that helped, let me know. If you got another question, we'd be glad to. Yeah, I'm not answering your question. I'm not seeing questions on my phone right now.
He said more than 7 hours. He said doing the angle with the mud runner. More
Yeah.
than 7 hours
On this house, on this project. Yeah.
by day.
Yeah, by day.
Yeah.
So I think you got that, Joseph, in Spanish and Espanol. Sergio says he saved more than 7 hours a day in just this day by using the mud runner. And I'm sorry, I'm not seeing questions here. They've kind of stopped. Maybe it's a technical thing here, but there we go. Oh, here we go, Ray. Here's another question. So Rick is saying, who needs paint when the walls look great, just like that? Yeah, we were wondering if the paint's going to stick to it. Here's a question in Spanish, Ray, in Espanol. Danny?
Let me see. Why is this? That one is in English?
No, it's right here.
Why? No, on the top?
Estas paredes, I can't, you can see right here. Tornillos.
Oh.
So ask the question and then...
I said for... I cannot read it too good, Mark. A veces.
He's asking about the tornillos.
Le faltan tornillos. Oh, he said that walls need more screws.
Yeah.
The walls they need more screws, but they put glue. Tell them they put glue behind, and that's why they don't put that much screws, because they put glue on the stud.
Okay.
So if they put glue on the stud, they don't
require
a bunch of screws on each stud. They gotta put 3 screws by stud or 5 screws, I said.
So you can see Danny the thing. So Alejandro is Meja is asking. ¿Dónde compró?
Alejandro
The pants. He wants to know about the pants.
¿Dónde compró el pantalón? Sí.
Yeah.
They make.
Yeah.
TapeTech makes.
Yeah. So the question is, basically the pants are available somewhat. I don't know. They're looking at those right now, but you can check with some companies about. Yeah, Ames, all wall. You can look online to see. Missed a question. Yeah, my phone was a little slow. Let's see the question from John. Let me go back. I'm sorry if I missed this, guys. While I'm looking, Marquez is asking what parts from the Mud Runner need to be changed after lots of use. Marquez, there's not many parts. It's a very simple tool. The main thing with the Mud Runner is lubrication. You can lubricate the internal parts and where the handle twists. It's very simple. I would say it's a very durable tool. The strut lasts for years. It lasts a long time. So it's not, there might be a small O-ring inside that there's it's like a really small piece that you might want to lubricate, but it doesn't really wear out. It just may get worn after some years. Maybe on the handle where he's twisting, like I just show you right here. There's a part on there that might wear out a little bit sooner than others, but you're talking years. So it's very simple. There's not many parts to break. Jason, my question don't go through, I guess. Jason, I'm sorry, buddy. On my phone, I'm seeing just a certain amount of questions. If you could ask me the question, I'd be happy to answer it. How many times? I think maybe you're asking how many times do they run the angles? Maybe that's the question. They use 2 times. So this is the first application here when they taped. Oh, okay. So Jason's saying how many times you have to fill a side is straight with a TapeTech's system. You have to fill to be straight with a TapeTech's system. Boy, I hope I'm getting this question right. So, about how far does the Mud Runner go before it fills? It depends on the angle, I guess. If that's I don't know if that's the question, but we'll follow him here. Probably 30. How many feet does he go?
60 feet.
60 feet?
70 feet.
Yeah. So we probably need to change that. Yeah.
You can check it out.
Yep. Sometimes it's a little less if the angle is not good.
You can do it on the room, on the big rooms over there. Big rooms, you can do it
with one fill.
The up and down, 1, up and down, 3, 4, 5, and then another long.
Yeah. About 60 feet. 60 feet. We can change that into metric for you, but I apologize. I don't have that in my head, but it goes quite far. And again, it covers, like you can see this angle, and I'm not meaning to be in front of the window because it shows a lot of light, but you can see how it covers up that angle really nice. Yeah, simple. Jason is saying the bands, yeah. Here I fill 3 times the bands to be straight between the plates. Wonder if with your systems. Here I fill 3 times the bands to be straight between the plates. 3 times. Yeah, I apologize, Jason. I don't want to get your question wrong. You see what he's doing? Yeah. We can watch when he fills it if you want to see the bands on that hold the tool together. Kind of see as he fills it up. So he fills it right to the last band. Yeah. Doesn't fill it all the way till it stops, but he fills it right to the last band. Hey, Sergio? can I see just a picture real quick? You can see where he fills it to right here, this last band. So it starts up here, and he's filling it to right there. He's not filling it to the bottom. Thanks, man. Thank you.
Yeah, and don't put that much, don't close the gasket, because it's going to lock.
Yeah.
It'll lock automatically. And it then cannot twist it.
Yeah. So Marquez is asking, do we represent these guys? No, they're just customers. They're just they're customers that use our tools. We reached out to them, and they're being really nice to let us show the tools on their job. I only use it on the taping angles. Yeah. Thanks, Jason. Yeah. Again, if you want to send us something in French or your language, we can maybe better answer it. I want to make sure I answered your question. Clary. Mendez Cardoso. Got me on that one. I know there's a question back here about, missed the question from John. What size head did they glaze with, and what size head are they using now? Yeah, so just to repeat that, the tools that they use for this job, they used a 2.5 for the tape coat, and now they're using a 3.5 to finish coat. So I'm going to go over here and show you the finished one. So you can see it's wider. So it's an inch wider to finish this angle. Okay, so 2.5 to tape, 3.5 to finish. These guys, everybody's different. Robert, yeah, 2 pumps in it, no more needed. Well, you know, I don't fill the tool all the way up, and when he's filling it again, I'll show you, Robert, but if you don't fill it, you don't have to, but it won't go very far. You'll have to come back and continuously fill it. And they're using a regular TapeTech pump. You can see the filler adapter. You know, they take off. It's just the regular filler. Yeah, Jason's asking, how many times do you have to cross the tires with the flat box to get them flat? Yeah. Better. Cross the tires. Well, you know, the wheels, I mean, again, I'm apologizing for getting the question right, but on the boxes, you know, you should oil the wheels, you know. Yeah, the oil should be wheeled so they roll smoothly. They shouldn't be tight. They should roll along the wall real easy. You know, these wheels, there's no marks on the wall. They have boxes with a 10-inch box. They'll come back with the 12. Yeah. Yeah, Antonio is saying that the floor is really clean. The house is clean. There's nothing on the floor in the way. So you can see how they're able to move around the job safely too, because, you know, stilts and stuff. They don't want to be falling. So next time he fills, I want to show you a thing on this. Yeah, the floor is really clean. Just a little bit of, there's a box here of some straight flex product that they use on these 45s. These are off angles. They use the straight flex product on this to make it look really nice. It's a good product, great product. Yeah, no, they don't drop much, you know. Oh, I got you, Jason. So they taped this one time. Now this job was taped with a banjo. They used a banjo, not an automatic taper. So they put, this one has 1 coat on it, okay? This has 1 coat of material. They're going to put another one. So 10 inches and then 12. So two coats is all they do. And they usually run it on 1 or 0 on the first coat and then 3 on the finished coat. I hope that answers it. Yep. See if we can. Not only the taping, I put 2 pumps in it when 300 boards when I'm taping angles. Yeah. Oh, I see. So yeah. So when you're taping, you have material already there, Robert. And then when you roll it, and then you use the mud runner to embed the corner when you're taping. Good idea. Yeah, we've seen that. Some people want a little more material on their angles, and they'll use the mud runner instead of just glazing it or running a corner finisher with a pole. They'll use the mud runner to embed it. Watch as this thing fills up. You can kind of see it. You can see how when it's full. It stops right at that first band. Yep.
And don't close the band.
Yeah, don't go past the band because we don't want it to lock up. It's got holes in the bottom that it can release that, but if you overpump it, but certainly just go to that bottom band is good. We recommend that. Thanks, Jason. Yeah, I mean, I hope we answer your questions, buddy. I'm trying to get that. Again, if you send something in, if you have a question in French, if you can email it to us or send us a message, we can translate it and get you the right answer if I'm not getting it right or I'm not clear. So yeah, Jason is asking about the fact that someone has to cross over a joint in one direction with a coat. Yeah, like how many coats passes? Yeah, I hope I answered that. Yeah, thanks, Robert. Yeah, so you can see on this wall we've got butt joints. We've got a regular joint right here and then a butt joint, untapered joint. And on this job, they're putting 2 coats over the tape onto these joints. This is just one coat right here. This is the first coat. All this stuff that you can see where my hand is here, this one here, the butt joint. They're gonna run all these again. They'll finish coat all these angles. Some people do, some people will run the boxes first and then the angles. That's, again, everybody's got their different techniques. These guys are helping us out with showing us the mud runner, but they run the mud runner first and then their boxes. So again, everybody does it a little bit different, just a little bit different. There we go. Just gonna watch. We're just gonna watch for a minute. I'll quit talking. Carlos got me a while ago. Carlos, I'm really glad for the feedback because I work for the company, of course, and I just talk about what I see to kind of relay the message. But certainly, if we always want the feedback from the customer, we want them. That's why we're out here, and we hope to see you on a job one day where we can get the feedback from the customer. But these guys are busy. They don't want me to stop them from working and making money, so I got to talk sometimes. This angle up here, if you look at this one, this gets crown molding, so he's only doing the vertical joint here. Okay, so if you look at these top ones, they're just taped in. There's no material on those because they don't need to. They're only putting crown molding on that. Again, look how nice these angles are. You can just see walking along here how nice they are. Really good angles. Nice and detailed. Another nice thing about the mud runner and the TapeTech corner finishers, I don't know anybody that likes to sand. Sanding's tough. This particular job, there's a crew that will sand this separately. So here in Atlanta, sanding is done by a unique crew, a different trade. So these guys will move on and do another job. They work by the board, by the piecework, and a sanding crew will come in. But they're so used to using tool finish, and they're so used to these easy angles, there's not much to sand. Hi, Amir. Good morning, my friend. Good to have you. But the sanding is very little. And again, this particular coat right here is a 10-inch box, and I can almost sand it with my hand. If you look here, it's so smooth. It's a nice flat joint. These guys really do good work. Sergio and the guys, they do nice finish. And again, it's easy to sand. It looks good. There's not as many callbacks. It's just a smooth, nice job. When you run the next box over this, it'll be a little bit wider on either side, and it'll basically be smooth. It fills a little bit on the next coat, and again, with the crown adjustment, we'll talk about this on another video. It could be on a 3. It's just to fill in any pits, any air bubbles. TapeTech has 3 sizes of boxes, the 7, 10, and 12. Some people use all 3, depending on the level of finish. Walking down, Ray? Okay. We're going to walk downstairs, guys. I'm just going to do a pan around and show you how big this ceiling is. Those that missed it, yep. We need a TapeTech store in Michigan. Oh, man, I'm from Lupila. I'm from Michigan. Where are you in Michigan? TapeTech's everywhere, so there's probably a dealer nearby. Let us know where you're at. Or you go to the TapeTech site. You can put in a zip code, and you'll see the nearest location to you. Let's walk down the stairs carefully. You can see the stairway here. This is a big open area of the house. And I apologize for the light. I just got to walk down these stairs and pay attention so I don't fall. Grand Rapids, yeah. There's a TapeTech dealer. There's a supplier in Grand Rapids, yeah. I believe it is FBM, yeah. I've been there. I've been at that place. I'm from Michigan. That's not far from where I'm from, so. Lupilo, they will have a place there for you, Grand Rapids. We'll walk back down in this basement. Let me grab a light. I got this portable light that we can use. Our friends at Makita gave us a nice light here that is really easy to light up the job. In here? Down? Yeah, in here. Oh, we're in this one right here, yeah. Just gonna follow around. How we doing, guys, on time? I gotta, what time we got there, Ray? We only got so much time on these. We definitely want to keep it to under an hour, or Facebook likes to keep it that way just for size of the size of the video. You can see he's in this small closet. He's getting as much as he can. He's figured out he can run the top. You know, as much as he can, he's running with the tool. So he does the top part, and then he'll do as much again. Maybe the back side will be hard to get to. Yeah. So he might have to pull that small area by hand. Top angle is getting crown molding in here. So if you see that raw tape, that's what it is. And he's only running the vertical joint over here. One, two, three, four pumps that he used to fill that. You can put 3 in if you want, but he's using 4.
9:42.
Okay, well, we got a little more time, yeah. Hey, Lupillo, thank you. Lupillo. It's hot up there in Michigan, I hear. Good for drying out. On the mud runner, guys, you can see Sergio's doing it perfectly, but there's an angle at the top. So the corner finisher attaches to an angle, at an angle. Where it connects, you can see that how he's holding it. It's important that you put that angle on there so to get the pressure of material to come out. Yeah, Rich, you'll like it. I mean, again, the tool works really well. Hola, Rich. Yeah, you'll like it. Again, these guys have paper face bead. There's a mud head you can use to apply. It doesn't finish the bead, but it applies it. So instead of using a hopper, like a gravity hopper, you can use the mud runner to put the material on the corner and then put your dry stick up there instead of pulling a wet stick through a hopper. Hopper works fine, but just imagine putting the material on the wall instead of on your hands and on the tape. Yeah, Jose, these guys are great. These guys, they do nice, clean work. Easy. They're professionals. Their job is very good. TapeTech tools, you know, it's all about certainly the worker, the guy using the tool. But nice machine finish, get you through the job so you can move to the next one, make your money. So I'm going to get a light here, my portable light, and just kind of show you guys this area. You can see it. Yeah. Kind of see how that corner looks so I can show it to you. And you see the corner. In the closet, in here, you can see how smooth these corners are. All done, all the way around. All the way around in here. You can see I'm getting a shadow, but you know, the only part he didn't get was this bottom because the tool couldn't get in because it's such a small closet. Yeah, the mud runner, where do you get the product at? There you go. It does a great job, Rich. I mean, really, you can just see this corner. You can see the little black mark on the inside of the angle. That's where they brushed it off with the sand pole. And they just did that to make a nice smooth finish. And they brush. They don't sand it. They're not grinding it. They just barely lightly hit it. They walk around this room very fast just to brush it off. Nice corners. Again, crown molding at the top up here, so we're not going to do that. Yeah. Got it. Got this. Walk around in here. I think we're getting close on time. Watch a few more minutes here.
I'm going to read the question.
That guy.
Yeah, he's a Cruz.
Yep.
Cruz is the supervisor.
Superintendent, yeah.
Yes, superintendent.
Who does he work with?
Waller.
Oh, Waller, okay.
Waller Construction. He's the supervisor.
Oh, nice. You gonna ask him a few questions? Yeah.
¿Te puede hacer alguna pregunta, Cruz? Dice él que si te falta alguna pregunta.
Nice. Nice.
No, he cannot be.
Oh, I got you. No, I got you. Yep. Fernando is still. Hey, Ray. Hey, Ray. Ronaldo. Got a question in Spanish you can help me with. Why don't we just aim it this way? Here you go. See right here? Fernando.
Let me.
You see the finished job. We're getting ready to wrap it, guys, here, but
He says he's going to have a chat on Macon if somebody can help to him.
yeah, let us.
Jose. But he is asking to Jose, to another guy.
Oh, okay. Okay. He's talking to somebody else.
With somebody else.
Oh, I got you. Okay, Fernando. We got you. Well, I'm going to walk around. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Yeah, good. So just going to walk here for another minute. We're going to wrap it up. We're about done. Guys are running through this room pretty quick. I got one more room out here I want to show you just because it's got a lot of light in it. We do have a light. We're using a nice portable light from Makita that these are great. The LEDs now, you know, you get in a dark area, you really can see it. The hat, they wear them on their helmets as well. But this room's a little more lighter. We're just going to do a quick walk around as he does this room. He's getting ready to come in here. I just want to show you the speed. I won't talk too much. I'll just let him do the speed. Again, the top part of this little tray ceiling and the bottom part of it doesn't have, it gets crown molding, so they're just going to use that tape. You know, they're going to leave the tape like that. They're not going to put a coat on that. So when he comes in, you'll watch him walk around. We'll see how fast he goes around the room. Yeah, Chenille, I don't know if you're watching, but the joint compound is a local material. It's called Ruco. It's from, they make it here in Atlanta, so. Yeah, Robert, that's exactly what they do on this project. They tape the joints and the angles with the banjo, and then when the tape dries, they use a 2.5, not a 2. They use a 2.5. Oh, I'm sorry, you said 2.5. You wrote it out, and then a 3-inch. That 3.5 inch. Sorry, not 2.5 is correct. 3.5 on the final one, and they get a nice coat. You can see the coverage on it.
You go to the basement a little bit.
Okay, I'm just going to finish on this room here. So.
No, they are not going to do that.
Oh, they're not going to do this room? Okay.
Only the up and down.
How are we doing on time?
Okay.
We're getting close on time, I think, on our camera here. So I think we're going to have to wrap this. So anybody have any more questions for us before we let this go for the day? We're kind of finishing up. I don't see any more. They're not going to do this room because I guess it gets trimmed or something. They're not going to need to do that. So we're gonna wrap up our session for today. Got a few more angles, a few more questions. I don't see any more questions, guys. Okay. Okay. So, Ray, say goodbye. And Sergio. Yeah.
Thank you for seeing the video, and I hope you buy some TapeTech tools.
All right. I'm going to walk out and flip this around. Thanks, Sergio. Gracias. Thank you, man. Yep, thank you. All right, so guys, ladies, gents, we're finished up. We're going to stop. Sergio and the guys have done the job. They've done their angles. I'm going to let you guys have the rest of the day. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Look forward to the next message. We're looking to do a commercial job with the TapeTech tools. So the joints are vertical, high-rise. So pay attention to that. We'll be having some news real soon on that. We're just waiting for some jobs are difficult to get on with the testing, and certainly with safety, we got to be safe. So keep an eye on that. We'll let you guys know a day or so out before we're planning on doing that. So we can show you the TapeTech tools on a commercial environment. So thank you again for watching. If you have any questions, certainly let us know. We're getting a little bit of a signal here, bounce, but have a great day. Pay attention. Thanks again. Pay attention for an announcement on our next demo, our next session, and we appreciate you guys watching, taking the time. Have a great day and be safe. Bye.